Hi, this is Mimi from Healthy Energetics. I'm here today representing Mimi's Kitchen Club. We're going to show you some inside information about what you can do with yogurt to make it work for you better. Here I have a jar of powder. This powder is yogurt that has been made and freeze dried. And so this contains the yogurt, not starter powder. It is actually yogurt and then it was turned into dried powder. You can do it with a dehydrator, you can do it with a freeze dryer, or you can buy it from us. When we make prepared yogurt, we save it for our purposes. So here is a jar that has a vacuum seal, so we have to pop it off, and then we have our powder. Now today what I want to do is make enough powder into yogurt so that we can use it for a second generation. Maybe that's what you want to use it for. Maybe you want to use it for something else. And the directions are pretty straightforward. I haven't used this stuff a lot. I use the fresh yogurt. So I want to make today about 3 ounces of yogurt like stuff that I can use to put in a second generation recipe. So in the second generation, you take about maybe 5 tablespoons. No, that's the opposite. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's about 4 tablespoons of yogurt, about a half a glass or something like that. And so what I'm doing is measuring how much water I need to mix this up. Up until now, my instructions have been, well, you just put enough water into it until it's the way you want it. Because you can put it in a glass of water, you can make it thick and, take it on a spoon and have the whole thing there. It really is completely up to you. The reason that I offer this for sale is because I've had soldiers in Kuwait buy it and put it in because they don't have much of their own personal space. I've had people that are pilots use it because they have to follow their routine in a very tight space with that suitcase thing that they live in. So as you can see, it's starting to become a thick paste, but it's not completely dissolved. And so I'm working it mostly to love it, sending it lots of love and light and telling it it's time to wake up, and mixing the crystals in to make it smooth. So it's kind of like the consistency of icing right now. And that's fine if that's what you want to do. You could probably put it on a cracker for your kids or whatever you want. But what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put a little more in just to see what happens. So right now we're down to 2 tablespoons of water and about about 1/8 to about 1/8 of a jar, or 1/4 of a cup. And that's just about what you want. You want to use about 1/4 of a cup to put into a new seed batch to make a batch of second generation. So here we have enough yogurt. It tastes like yogurt, it looks like yogurt, to put into a second generation batch. Or if you wanted to leave it out and let it settle in, you could use it for several days and then do it again. So one thing that's good about this dried version is that you don't have to go buy fresh milk because it's already farm fresh. You don't have to make it. You don't have to eat it in a certain time before it goes bad because it's shelf stable. You really don't even have to refrigerate it, but if you don't have a vacuum seal, it's going to go bad sooner than later. When it goes bad, it will start to turn yellow, and then it'll start to turn kind of an orangey yellow, and then it'll start to turn brown, and that's it oxidizing. So you wanna let it go after that. So I'm sure you're gonna have a ton of questions. I'd love to answer them. Mimi at healthyenergetics.com. Thank you.